I just wanted to get on here a second and talk about something that I feel very strongly about. And after watching Abducted in Plain Sight, talking with friends, just getting older, and having some of my children are old enough to have these conversations with, I just wanted to throw this out there. And if it can help one parent or one child, so be it. Last week I got together with some family friends. She invited me over to her house with her 4 daughters, and we discussed this, and a lot of it was review, but it just really was concise and really awesome, and truth is truth, so I just want to share it. So first of all, just some statistics. 90% of the time your children will be sexually abused or molested, it's with someone they know. When I came to college and I had roommates, started dating, meeting people in class. Okay, number 1, the thing that I want my kids to know is that you can tell mom and dad anything. We want to listen, you won't get in trouble, and you can tell us anything. Okay, number 2 is that we teach our kids the proper anatomy. We teach them penis and vagina, because a lot of the times people that are sexually abusing them or other children, they don't use those names because it makes them uncomfortable, and it helps them identify with us exactly what happened. So it's just a good idea and makes them comfortable. And they're kids, they're not freaked out. It's us that's freaked out because of the world. Number 3 is that no one should touch them or look at them under or over clothes, anywhere that they have private parts. And I do teach them in public. We call them private parts, because I have had many times in the store when Capri has said something about her vagina, and it's weird. But, so we use vagina, penis, and private parts. But we tell them that nobody should look at them or touch them, and vice versa, they should not look at or touch anybody else. Number 4, we tell Capri that if anyone says the words "don't tell," or they say not to tell mom and dad, that is the special clue that they need to come tell us immediately. I have so many secrets that Capri has told me that are useless, but she's telling me. Number 5, recently we just talked to Capri and Sawyer, but once again, I don't think Sawyer is actually absorbing it yet, is that when somebody tells them that their mom and dad's gonna get hurt, or they will get hurt, or somebody's gonna get hurt, if they say that they've been touching them, that's not true. They say, look at dad, he's so strong, mom will never get hurt. Even if I can't promise it, I do promise it. I say, nobody will hurt mom and dad or you, we will always keep you safe. Number 6, I've done this since Capri was born. Anytime she has friends or cousins or anyone over, we don't let her play in a room with a closed door. We just make them keep the door open, even if it's a crack. So number 7 that I thought of is we ask her often, not often, like a couple times a year. We just ask her, has anyone ever touched you there? Has anyone ever talked to you about that? Just to see. Number 8, this was from my friend Danielle. I loved it. She said that tell your kids that they can keep surprises, but they don't keep secrets. So they can keep surprises because eventually everyone knows about it. It's a happy thing that is fun, a birthday party, a present, but we don't keep. Okay, the next 3 are about strangers, which I know is less common, but still. I used to tell Capri to scream when someone takes her from me or something, but now I tell her to scream, "This is not my mom," or "This is not my dad," because kids scream all the time when they're getting taken from stores, like a tantrum, you know. Sawyer has been screaming many times. But if a kid is screaming, "This is not my mom, this is not my dad," immediately people will. Number 10, if she does get lost from me, she is supposed to look for a mother with children or a grandma. And that's not to profile or anything, but it kind of is. Because those people, you don't want someone to find her. It's better if she is finding someone that is most likely. Chase and I have personally decided that as soon as our child is mature enough, that me and him will sit down and have the sex talk with them. We have just recently had the sex talk with Capri. She was asking questions about Piper's birth, and I was answering all of those. And so it was just the anatomy. It was factual. She explained it back. We've had a couple conversations since, and it was super natural. And we'll keep revisiting it to make sure that she doesn't forget. But I've just had conversations with some of my friends that kids are older, and the 5th graders, the 6th graders are already talking to the kindergartners or 1st graders at school or about it. So just once again, we really want to have good communication in our house, and we want to be a good source for our kids. Number 13, I have taught Capri, I'm trying to teach Capri. She knows mine and Chase's full names. She knows her full name. She knows her siblings' full names. And now I'm trying to teach her our phone numbers. Number 14, it's okay to say no to adults. We try to teach our kids manners and being polite, but it's okay to say no to adults. And number 15, I just read this book. I'll show them to you in a second, but ask your kids who they trust. So say if mom and dad aren't around and something happens, who do you trust? And today, actually, Capri said that she trusts mom and dad, both her grandmas, both her grandpas, Uncle Nathan, Aunt Sierra, Uncle Taylor, and Aunt Caitlin. Because we told her to think of 10. I told her to think of 10 people. So it's just good to know too that your circle of trust for your kids is large, and makes me feel good knowing that they have good relationships with the people that babysit them too. All right, and then the last 2 books. These are 2 books that I have recently got. I read this one to the kids today, and I haven't read this one to them yet. But this one is about God Made All of Me, a book to help children protect their bodies. I really like that one. This one said, I Said No, a kid-to-kid guide to keeping private parts private. Because the kids, I feel like, are really curious, mischievous. Yesterday even, Sawyer, when he got out of the hot tub at his grandparents' house, went streaking. I was like, Sawyer, no, go cover up your penis, go cover up your private parts. So, I don't know. I know that kids are just going to be kids, but also I just want to teach them. So I hope this wasn't a total waste of your time. And if it was, I will be back to sharing funny videos of my kids and my mom, because I'm going to visit my mom in 2 weeks. So, number 11. I know we've all probably seen that YouTube video where the kids with the dogs, like, I have a puppy, come here, I'll show you other puppies, and all the kids go with that stranger. So with Capri, I don't know if this is gonna work because she's never tried to be taken, but I said anytime anyone wants to give you candy or a puppy or dog, you just come ask mom first, and then I'll let you go.